Good day to you, my friends. My name's Donato and welcome to today's daily show, and very hearty warm welcome to each and every one of you, whether you be new subscribers or old subscribers. And if you are new here, please do consider subscribing. Yeah? Today I'll be talking about the camera gear that I use every day. All different types of camera gear. So I'll be going through all the different types of camera gear. Yeah? So today is Friday, the 28th of December, and I'm so happy to say this is vlog number 30. Yeah, 30. You couldn't believe that I've been doing this for 30 days in a row, and there's so many of you guys. I'm so appreciative, guys and gals from around the world who watch this each and every day. I'm eternally grateful to each and every one of you coming here and giving it a thumbs up, comments, and some really good stuff going on. I'm really happy with that. So without further ado, let's crack on with the camera gear. So you're looking at me, the camera that I've got on at the moment, and I'll film it or whatever with another camera so you can actually see it. I'm currently on the Canon M6 EOS M6 with a 22mm lens. So I'm going to quickly go on to my very first ever camera that I got for running. Yeah, it's hidden away in my hand here. Yeah, it's the, can you see that, guys? It's the GoPro. Yeah, it's a GoPro off, you know, action camera, gotta be a GoPro. So it's a GoPro Hero 4 Session. I know, Hero 4, it's a bit of an antique now, isn't it? Yeah. Now, at the time, I think I got it at a good deal. So I'm not that much into buying the latest and the greatest and all that type of stuff, but things may change. But this is the GoPro Hero Session 4, and I love this for so many reasons. It has its pros and cons, yeah? Shall I do the con first? Is I can't see the frame. I can't frame this at all. It's just a little cube. Whilst I can use the app on the mobile and I can see what I'm looking at, you know, you can connect it by Bluetooth. I can't really run around looking at this whilst framing this. It doesn't quite work like that. So I hold it far enough away from me at arm's length or close up, depending on what I want to do, because it's quite a wide fisheye lens. In fact, should I do some filming now with it? Yeah, let's do some filming now with it. So here I am filming now with my GoPro. I'm at arm's length. Yeah, here I am. Hello everyone. So yeah, it's at arm's length. Oh, got my itchy nose. And it's so wide that it sort of covers everything, and you can probably tell the difference in sound between the GoPro and the Canon EOS, which has got an external mic on that at the moment, directional mic. So be interested to see how the sound compares. But yeah, here I am on the GoPro Hero 4 Session. Hi everyone. Right, time to switch this off. Yeah, it's also I mean, it is pretty sturdy. It's got mics, from what I can see, there's mics at the front, side, back. It's the sound quality on these, I do believe, is for me is really good. Fantastic piece of kit, and I love it. This is my very first one, so obviously this is my first true love of running with cameras. So because I used to go out and film my training runs and all sorts of stuff. So that's what we often do as beginners, novices. I like to film a bit of stuff, prove that I'm out there running and show it to you guys, yeah? Not so much now, maybe I might bring some of that back. What do you think, guys? Leave some comments below. Do you want to see me more out on the training runs? Do you like to see some more filming out on the training runs? Love to hear from you. But my next camera, yeah, and you would have seen a lot of footage on this, but by the way, I need a quick sip. It's something I've got with me all the time. There's a clue, yeah, it's my phone. This is the iPhone SE, and yeah, so I'm going to do a bit of filming on this now. Let's see how this looks. So yeah, here I am filming on the iPhone SE. So I don't know how the sound compares, but the lens is over there, and obviously I'm looking at the screen here, so my eyes aren't looking exactly at the camera, sometimes like you see over there. But it's fantastic for on the go, and I know that Casey Neistat filmed his New York Marathon on his mobile phone. Yeah, so he had no GoPros, no nothing. He filmed it all on, I don't think it was an iPhone, it might have been a Samsung or something, but he filmed it all on his mobile phone. But yeah, these are great little cameras which you can do quick spontaneous stuff, and obviously great for selfies. Yeah, so yeah, this is the iPhone SE. So how does the sound compare between the camera set on the Canon EOS and the iPhone here? So yeah, that's my iPhone SE. Now, here's a camera that I had quite a while and not used much because there was certain connections of things not working. But I've started to use it a lot more now, and that's the Canon Legria Mini X. Canon don't sell this anymore. I don't know why they don't sell it anymore. It's for me, obviously I've used this a lot. Here's the camera setup, yeah. So I can use it this way, pointing at you guys, and I've got the screen here, and I can look at where I'm filming. But I can also put it in selfie mode, where I can turn it that way, and let's switch this on. Yeah, nice thing, yeah. And I can hold it here, and the beauty of this, it is super wide angle lens. Now I know I can format it down, but I'm going to do some filming now in the super wide lens, but you can quickly maybe see the sound comparison if I can swap it in between the two. I don't know if I can do some clever editing like that. I do see a lot of photographers who do that clever editing, but you can see how the sound compares from this camera here, the Canon Legria Mini X, to the Canon EOS M6 with the external mic. But the beauty of this, and what's so fantastic, is you would have seen at the running show, and I've used this at various expos as well, is I can just walk around and carry this, and it's beautiful sound. The sound I've seen on this is absolutely impeccable, and it's in stereo. It's got some wonderful speakers. I think I'll stop filming on this now and show it on the EOS there. So yeah, I'll switch this off. What this has got, it's got speakers all around, so you can see the fisheye lens there, and I think that's where a lot of people probably that was probably the biggest negative on it, is people don't like fisheye lens or whatever. But you can narrow it down on the vision a little bit. But the sound, it's just brilliant, and you can put in an external mic, you can have headphones. It's, to me, this is when people talk about the ultimate vlogging camera, and there's things always coming out, for me this was it, because the sound is fantastic. You can plug in an external mic. I understand that DJI have brought out the what's it called? The the DJI Osmo Pocket, yeah, and it hasn't got an external mic. The sound quality doesn't sound as good, but it's a gimbal, you know, which raises that question: is to gimbal or not to gimbal? Yeah, this doesn't have a gimbal. None of these have gimbals. Yeah, this one, no gimbal, no gimbal. I don't know, you guys have been subscribing and watched my views, and I think a lot of people have commented your most favourite vlogs of mine is quite a mix, but a lot of you do like the races, and the races are with this, and it's shaky. But I really do believe that it's not just the quality of the images that's important maybe to you guys, but leave some comments below. What do you feel is important? Is a super smooth camera image more important than the actual story? See, I've seen a lot of gimbal runs and stuff, and for me it looks too super smooth. It's too super smooth. I know the GoPro Hero 7 has come out, so should I be upgrading to a GoPro Hero 7, or should I upgrade to the DJI Osmo Pocket, or should I not upgrade at all? For me, the amount of gear that I've got is fantastic, and it works for me. It's the story, isn't it? I mean, as I say, Casey Neistat filmed New York Marathon on one of these. Not one of these, or some other, you know, his usual, I don't think he could run with his usual kit, you know, with it out there, you know, lugging, what is it, a Canon S whatever, S, I don't know. It's a big camera. So, I think I need another sip. So yeah, you've seen those 3 different ones. Let me show you my Canon EOS M6. So I'm going to quickly switch cameras. I think I'll film it on this, so you can see the EOS M6, and I'll show you the details on that. Yeah. So one moment while I swap round. So yes guys, welcome on. I'm now filming on my iPhone, and this is my Canon EOS M6. Yeah, so it is a lovely machine, and obviously I've got an external mic plugged in here, so I get a bit of directional mic. Can't remember the name of this brand, I just got it on Amazon. I might dig out the link, show it on there, plug that in, so I've got a directional mic. It's the 22 lens, which didn't come as the standard kit, and the beauty of this is it's got the pop-up screen that I can see the framing, so it's essential for me, like I'm looking at you now whilst the lens is over there. I'm looking at the screen, that I can see the framing, so I can see that I'm in shot and what's happening. And the beautiful thing about these Canons is the autofocus is quite incredible. So I can just switch this on. And you might have seen that I actually vlogged with this. I was carrying this kit at the Chicago Marathon Expo, and a lot of people did recognise the quality and the sound. The image is fantastic, and it does focus on me. So I'm walking around, and it's a, you know, I can hold it at arm's length, and I've got the directional mic. This is the kit that I filmed at the Chicago Marathon Expo. I was tempted to bring along this, but I just wanted to try it out just to see what it's like. I'm always trying out new things. Same with me running training schedule. It's trying out new things. So it's a fantastic piece of kit. I mean, it probably does a lot more than I've even touched on for the moment, but it's an amazing piece of kit. Not cheap, but it is fantastic. So that's a Canon EOS M6 with my 22mm lens on there. So I'm going to quickly swap back so we can continue with this. So yes, welcome back guys, back onto my EOS M6 filming there. So I hope you've enjoyed this in some way and found it informative. And yeah, so there's a lot of kit that I've got. When you look at these, I've got the the mobile phone as well. I'll get it off its stand, there you go. So, you know, it's having what you feel is appropriate. What do you guys use? Are you thinking of getting some new camera gear to help with your vlogging, photography? You know, you might not be a YouTube running vlogger type thing, but you do enjoy your photography and stuff and action things, and not produce it on, not publish it on YouTube. But I'd love to hear from you guys. What is your favourite camera kit, and why? Is there any of these in particular that you'd liked to use, try out, see how it works? And as I was saying at the beginning, all this kit has no gimbals. I knew the GoPro Hero 7 has a digital type gimbal that smooths it all out. I think it electronically smooths out the images. And then there's the DJI Osmo Pocket that is an actual gimbal, similar to on their drones. And yeah, so the big question to you guys, as well as leaving some comments below in terms of what your camera kit gear is to gimbal or not to gimbal. Should I be looking at a gimbal type camera for my action camera? And as I say, at the moment, the main two contenders are those, or maybe a 360 camera. Yeah, I don't know. So leave some comments below. What do you think? What would you like to see on there? And what are your views on these types of smooth cameras? Is it too smooth? Because I've seen somewhere, instead of running, because when I'm running up and down, aren't I? Yeah, that's how I run. So if it's all smoothed out, is it too smooth? I think I mentioned that a few times, haven't I? Yeah. So that's it for me. That's my cameras. Now tomorrow I'm going to be talking about. Make sure you've subscribed. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about. I've got a picture here. I think I was sent a question on Twitter from Noel Markham. And he was asking about cross-training. So I'll go through that question, and if you've got any other Q's and A's that you'd like to for me to cover on, Ask Guru, you'd like me to cover on. I'll be talking about that in future vlogs as well. So tomorrow I'll be talking about cross training and how it helps me and benefits me in terms of my training. I hope you found today's useful in terms of all the camera gear. If you have and you haven't already done so and you are new here, please do consider subscribing. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, yeah, and all that jazz. So thank you so much for tuning in. You may have noticed, as it's Friday today, I'm still in my pyjamas, working from home day. So yeah, that's how I roll. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.